I'm Sam Lyons, and today I'm going to talk about and share 4 tips that will solve 90% of your problems you're having with making the chords sound clearly, not touching the string next to it with your fingers, and it's really not that hard. With me sharing these tips, it's going to really help you get over that. One of the hardest things for any beginner guitar player to start with, of course, is strumming. But the first thing is making chords and making those chords sound clear, and where you don't have dead strings. And I'm going to share 4 tips that's going to help you solve 90% of that problem. The first thing I want to talk about is be sure when you're first starting out, and keep them this way, is to keep your fingernails short. Trim your fingernails. I see so many players trying to play guitar with longer fingernails, and you just cannot get down and press the strings with long fingernails. The fingernail won't allow you to get to the string and press it down far enough, firm enough. So that's the first tip. Keep your fingernails short from the beginning and ever after. Just keep them short to where you can play your chords properly. Okay, and most people now, let's just say, for instance, we're going to play the C chord. The C chord. 2nd string, 1st fret for your 1st finger, 4th string, 2nd fret for your 2nd finger, and 5th string, 3rd fret for your 3rd finger. C. I'm sure some of you know this already, C chord. When you play the C chord, or any chord, what you want to do is you want to touch just the string that each finger is on. You want to press it straight down to the fretboard, not be touching the string next to it. And that's where the big problem comes into play for most every beginner guitarist. And it can last for a long time, to be honest with you. I'm going to share these tips with you that will help you. The very first tip, as far as playing the strings properly and getting them down firm enough where they sound clear, and be able to sound to where when you play the chord, you get the full sound of the chord, the correct sound of the chord, is when you're playing, you want to play right on the tip of your finger, not the pads. Not the pads of your finger. That's the soft part, not the pads. Because that's not going to allow you to get firm pressure on the string and press it to the fretboard. So you want to press the string right on the tip of each finger. Okay? You don't want your fingers to come over and be laying down where your pads are touching, because then you're going to create fret buzz, you're going to create touching the string next to it, and you will not be able to get enough pressure down to go straight down to the string. So again, play on the tips of your finger, very tips of the fingertips. And yeah, you will get some finger soreness in the beginning. Some people get more sore than others. Depends on how much you practice and your skin texture. But again, you will experience some soreness, but play it. Don't overplay. What I mean is keep it simple, keep it focused. Play about 15 minutes a day to start with. Then you can increase it as time goes on. About 15 minutes. But keep that in mind, in the tip of the fingers, okay? The second tip I want to share with you is knuckles. Bend the knuckles. This last joint right here on each finger, you'll want to keep that bent to where when you put your fingers on, they're going to be more or less up and down on the string. Instead of laying cross sideways, they'll be more up and down. You'll want those knuckles bent, just like that, like a claw. Okay? And of course, your thumb's going to be behind the neck. But that's what you want to do, like a claw. That's last knuckle in each finger when you go to play. Keep them bent. That way they'll be more or less vertical, up and down, on each string, whatever strings you're playing. So keep that in mind. Okay? The third tip is when you're playing chords, you'll want to keep each string that you're pressing to make the chord as close to the fret as you can get it. not on top of the fret. At no time you want to be on top of the frets. You want to be next to it, as close to it as you can get it. Because the further away you get from the fret, you're going to have a harder time pressing the string down, and it will start not sounding clear. You'll start getting a weakness, and then finally a dead spot. So if we were playing C again, first finger, second string, right next to the first fret. Not back, sliding back this way towards the white piece here. Right next to the fret. Then we add your second finger to the fourth string, second fret. You'll see I'm right next to the fret. That's what you want. As close to the fret as you can get it without being on it. Then when you add your third finger to the fifth string, third fret, again, right next to the fret. So you'll see they're right next to the fret, and by doing it that way, you'll get a clear sound when you go to play your chord. All the strings will sound clear. And the way you can check it and see which ones are giving you a problem is just go with the pick and go all the way down each string. And if you get a sound like that, 6, 5, like that, you either muting the string by touching the string next to it, or not pressing down firm enough. So you want to be firm, but not too firm. You don't want to just grab it and press with all your might. Just what it takes to get down to the fretboard firm, and that will make it sound clear. So again, tips of the fingers, last knuckle here, last joint here, bent like a claw, which will allow your fingers to be more or less up and down, like that, when you go to press the string. And playing next to the fret, as close to the fret as you can get. If you do those things, you're going to be amazed. If you've been having trouble making the chords sound clear, you will be amazed. Follow these 3 tips here, and you will be amazed how easy it is. Your chords will start clearing up, and from that point on, you will not have any trouble. And of course, like first thing I told you was keeping your fingernails trimmed. Super important. I can't stress that enough. I see a lot of courses on the internet, people teaching guitar that actually do not even address that issue. It's a big issue. If your fingernails are long, you're not going to be able to play the chords properly. It's just that simple. So keep that in mind also. I hope these tips have helped you. They should. If you sit down and follow what I've gone over here in this video, making your chords, you're going to see a big improvement in the way your chords are sounding. Now down below in the description below this video, I'm going to have a link to my website and to my beginner guitar course called Best Beginner Guitar Lessons. If you click that link, it's going to bring you to my home page. All you need to do is enter your email, click the button, and you're going to be brought to the page with all the links to every lesson in my Best Beginner Guitar Lessons course. And there you'll also see testimonials, a few testimonials. I've got tons of more, but I do show some of the students who've taken my course or are taking it, talking about my course, and I think it'll give you some insight as to my course really does work. This is the same course that I've taught for years. I've been teaching over 40 years now. Step by step, it's going to lay out the same exact lessons that if you were coming here to take lessons from me in my private one-on-one lesson course here. These are the same lessons, and it would be about 38 weeks worth of lessons, complete lessons. There's nothing left out. These are the complete lessons as if you were coming right here taking from me, and they're completely free. And the reason I'm doing that is I want to share all of my knowledge on learning how to play the guitar, what it takes to learn how, and how to be able to play the guitar without all the struggles. Now those lessons, like I said, would be well over $1,000, about 38 weeks worth. completely free. So be sure to click the link down below, bestbeginnerguitarlessons.com. And all you have to do is enter your email. When you get to my homepage, press the button, get free course, and it's going to bring you right to the course, the lessons. You can bookmark the page and go back and forth as you sit down to practice, and they'll be there for you in full access, instant access to the course. Now, I know that a lot of people wanting to learn how to play really don't have time to take a long type course, weeks and weeks, months and months on how to learn how to play. A lot of people are just wanting to learn how to play guitar, learn how to play their favorite songs, be able to play for themselves, family, friends, around the campfire, church group, whatever it is. Wanting to learn how to play quick. And I understand that. And I've got some videos here on my YouTube channel down. If you do a search, put Magic 4 Chords, it's going to bring you up several videos on that showing you 4 chords played a special way that are going to allow you, playing these 4 chords, to play hundreds and even thousands of songs once you learn how to use a capo. But to begin with, it's 4 chords, 4 simple chords. But the secret is how I show you how to play those 4 chords. And you'll be playing those 4 chords in a matter of days, not weeks, not months, days. You'll be playing them easy, changing from one to the other easy, making them sound clear easy. So, again, you can do a search. You want to get started and not go through the traditional learning style. You can do that. I've got some lessons here that will do that. So, just do a search, easy 4 chords, magic 4 chords. You're gonna, and it bring up the videos I have here already downloaded. And I think I know that will get you playing really quick. If that's what you want to do, play guitar as quick as possible, and learn songs, learn your favorite songs. So be sure and check those out too. But again, link in the description below to my entire beginner guitar lesson course. Completely free, 100%. And I'd love to hear from you all. If you like what I'm doing, if you enjoyed this lesson, if I'm helping you in some way to learn how to play guitar easier, better, quicker, leave your comments down below. I really enjoy hearing from everyone. And my channel has grown by leaps and bounds. It's really, really doing well. And I'm getting a lot of feedback, so I know I'm helping a lot of people, and I want to help you learn how to play guitar. Well, until next time, let's go play some guitar.